bit. I can't. I'm taking you out, relax. Mrs. Jeon was hearing them outside of the kitchen and a smile was dancing on her lips. My goodness, I'm going to be grandmother soon. Silently, she stepped back from the kitchen gate. She came to got the jar of water, but her son and daughter-in-law were busy in the kitchen. Meanwhile, Jungkook took out the glass from her flash, which pierced mistakenly. Both of them were just having a coffee until Wine broke the cup and she stepped on a broken glass. Stay here, I'll be back. He took her in his arms effortlessly and made her sit on the kitchen counter before moving outside. In a few minutes, he came back with first aid and taking her leg in his hands, he cleaned it as gently as he could. Wine was already forgot her pain as her eyes were admiring her husband. Both of them got tied into a skid bond of marriage by their parents, and by the time their relationship was growing with efforts, love and care. It will burn a little. He gave her a painful look as he was in pain and gently applied the ointment that Wine closed her eyes. It's almost done. He was blowing the air to calm the pain and finally covered her feet with a bandage. Don't worry, you'll feel better. Tapping her cheek gently, he held her in his arms to take her to the bedroom. Placing her on the bed, Jungkook lay beside her and she wrapped her arms around him. Good night. Good night. Smiling, she closed her eyes and Jungkook took a long breath. His innocent wife always made him go insane for her. It was 6 months past and beside kiss, they never crossed boundaries, both of them ready for it but hesitating to express their feelings. Wine decided to not go to the university because her leg was hurting while Jungkook was getting ready. You take rest, and if you need anything, then don't forget to call me. He kissed her forehead before coming downstairs for the breakfast. Where is Wine? Mom, Wine is not well, so she's resting. You shouldn't be go that hard on my poor girl. She smiled as Jungkook choked on his food and Mrs. Jeon immediately kissed his back while giving him a glass of water. Are you okay? Yeah. He was still confused and shocked what his mother said and silently had breakfast while Mrs. Jeon was in her own bubble. Mom, I'm going. Please make sure to give Wine breakfast. Don't worry, I'll take care of your loving wife. She passed him a teasing smile and hiding his emotions behind his poker face, Jungkook took his leave. Why didn't you tell me before, or else I wouldn't come to this boring university? It was unplanned, Sia. Anyway, I'm running away before your Hitler husband enters. Please attend the class and later give me the notes too. No way, he can teach you personally, my darling, and I have no intentions to stay. That's a good idea. Yep, I'll see you tomorrow. See you. She placed the phone on the night table and was about to call a maid, but soon her mother-in-law entered the bedroom with the breakfast tray. Mom, why did you trouble? It's fine, Wine. She placed the tray in front of her and Wine smiled before starting the delicious breakfast. Are you feeling alright now? There is still a little bit pain. She thought Jungkook informed her about the injury. Take a warm bath and you'll feel better than ever. Warm bath? My daughter-in-law is so innocent. After, it's good to take a warm bath. Just like her son, Wine choked on her food. She looked at Mrs. Jeon as if she saw a ghost. What's wrong? Mom, I think you have some misunderstanding. Then why were you literally yelling in the kitchen to stop him? Wine eyes wide and realizing she took the situation to another level. Mom, actually glass pierced my skin in the kitchen. Jungkook was helping me to take it out. Sorry, I thought something else. Are you okay, Wine? I'm all good. It's just I want to take a leave. It's a relief. She kissed Wine here. After some time talking, Mrs. Jeon decided to take a leave. It was evening and Wine was sitting with Jungkook to understand today's topic, but her only focus was on her hot meal husband, Jeon Jungkook. He was wearing a black t-shirt with shorts, water drops were falling from his hair and he was sitting too close to her. Focus, Wine. It was getting hard for him to control the way his wife was looking at him. I'm fully focused. Unknowingly, she said, not averting his eyes from him. Don't look at me with those eyes, wifey. You have no idea. How am I controlling my sanity? Then answer my question. His voice turned to the Hitler on Jungkook professor that she came back to her senses. What question? The topic I explained to you? He asked the question literally knowing she had no idea about, and Wine passed him a weak smile. You can explain me again. Focus on the topic or else I will give you a punishment. I can't take any punishment. She bit her lower lip. Jungkook saw her in surprise, then looked away. Why she is provoking me? She has no idea what I can do with her. Wine, are you in your senses? Yeah, now please explain the topic. She showed her most innocent look that Jungkook avoided. This time she listened to him carefully while stealing the glances and gave him answers too. Wine and Sia were laughing when she told her conversation with Mrs. Jeon. She is so cute. I'm sure she is waiting for her grandchild. If her son do something, you both are in love and one of them to be courageous about it. Wine noted when Jungkook entered the room with his infamous poker face, he was a totally different person when he was in the university. Good morning class, and I hope you all completed your assignments. Sia and Wine looked at each other with big eyes. Both of them forgot about it and got scared knowing Jungkook won't spare them. Wine, please do something. What do I do? Think my bestie think. They were panicking seeing students were submitting him the assignments and immediately an idea came to Sia's mind. Send him message. What message? She whispered in Wine's ear and her eyes widened in shock. My darling, my baby, this way we can save ourselves and it will be indirect confession of yours, but just do it. Wine was hesitating but found the most perfect picture to attach with the message, I want you, and send it to him. Jungkook saw his phone lighten and reading his wife's name, he opened the message but regretted. He felt his throat dried, pens felt suffocated, and the message was making his condition worse. He looked at his wife, who avoided eye contact with him, and closed the phone. How can she look so innocent after waking his beast inside him? Wine, where is your assignment? Actually, you'll get punishment for this. After class, come to my office. He was trying to be angry, but Wine knew something was different in his tone. Wow, Mr. Jeon is desperate. Everything happened because of you. Thank me later, baby. She winked while it was hard for Jungkook to control when his own wife was provoking him. He immediately collected the files while covering his area. In my office. Wine gulped down before walking behind him. As she entered the office, she was pinned by Jungkook to the closed door. Her cheeks heated up the way his voice 10x deeper, his eyes looking at her intensely yet so sensually. You are being a bad girl, and bad girl only deserve punishment. She surrounded her arms around his neck, not hiding what she wanted. Seeing her comfortable and bold, Jungkook didn't waste time to attach his lips with her. The passionate kiss lasted more than 3 minutes. Let's go home. Holding her hand, he took his leave, informing the emergency. Reaching the bedroom, Jungkook and Wine broke every barrier between each other and became one soul.